I grew up on Disney films, Aesop's fables, and stories from my parents that all told me a certain way to be and how to behave. Always be there for your friends. Family is the most important thing. Money doesn't matter, it's better when everyone gets along. Be strong and self-sufficient. Always be nice and always be polite. All of these life lessons are important, yes, but somewhere along the way they got knotted up in my head. They became rules for every age of my life, every situation I encountered, and every person I interacted with. In general, these principles helped me to be a better person, but in most situations, they became strict rules that I lived by, no matter what. People hurt me and I let them, because I would always be Mr. Polite, Mr. Nice. I'd keep the peace. I'd loan money when I didn't have it for my own basic needs. To be generous, I'd give people chance after chance even after they betrayed me, because forgiving and forgetting makes you a good person. When people said things that I didn't agree with, or when they made rude remarks, I hid my anger or hurt behind a smile and a nod. The list goes on, but after many years I realized that I didn't even know who I was anymore. I knew something had to change, but I was terrified of becoming one of those people. Those many people I knew who thought they were assertive, but who were really just selfish and rude. I didn't, and I still don't fully prescribe to the modern social media posts that tell you to F the world and only think about yourself. Because if we all had more empathy, maybe the world wouldn't be in such chaos so much of the time. Even the possibility of seeming selfish or rude in any situation or at any time felt like too great a threat. So, I made sure what I said and what I did could never be construed that way. I must always behave perfectly. Other people's feelings and perceptions became the most important thing, and I read them like a thermostat. If people were pleased with me, then I was doing the right thing. After a major betrayal rocked my whole world, I looked around and realized I was surrounded by people who really didn't have my best interests at heart. In work, I had always done the overtime and much more than my share, due to the boss decision to simply take on more work but never more employees. I did it with a smile and I did it well. I was Mr. Reliable, and my boss would tell me how loyal I was, what a good team player I was. I never missed a day, and I never missed a deadline, no matter the circumstances. After many years, when I couldn't make it to work one day because I was in hospital for dehydration brought on by exhaustion from many late nights working, I called up work from my hospital bed to tell them. Instead of concern or even understanding, I was asked, "Well, can you still log in at some point today for a few meetings? We really need you." My family had learned to lean on me to come in and save the day too. Whenever there was a problem, I could fix it. When friends and family needed a place to stay, a shoulder to cry on, a companion to an event, I was there, always. I went without food, without sleep, without time to think, without time to be. I played many roles and wore many hats. I was everything to everyone. Mr. Painter, Mr. Builder, Mr. Admin, Mr. Cleaner, Mr. Carer, Mr. Therapist, Mr. Technology, Mr. Santa Claus, Mr. Hospitable. I changed myself for each situation. Whatever I was called to be, I became. Over the years, the asks and the expectations got bigger and bigger. The weight of it all crushed me, but I didn't know how to stop carrying it. I prided myself on never saying no, always going the extra mile, doing the right thing, no matter what. All in the name of being a good person. I still believe in doing the right thing, but now I know that the right thing is right when it's moral and fair to everyone. Sacrificing myself for everyone else, always being last on the list, isn't a virtue. When I needed a break and saying no became the only way to survive, I realized just how far it had gotten. A simple, "No, I can't go out with you today," and "Sorry, I don't have money to loan you this time," exposed who really cared about me. I watched YouTube videos that told me to expect that some people would show their true colors when you stopped people pleasing, but I didn't expect it to be everyone in my life. To different degrees, of course. At first, I fell back on my normal tendency to blame myself. I backtracked, I conceded. I did that one last thing until I couldn't do it anymore. Call it exhaustion or divine intervention, but I physically couldn't do it anymore. I became sick. Not in the metaphorical sense, literally sick with an illness that I will now have for life, brought on by years of exhaustion, poor diet, stress, and holding things together that should have always been let go. In my lowest moments, after I had been there for everyone, people were still around me, but not there for me. Instead, they were still asking for one more favor. It was lonely. It was shocking. I couldn't believe that the world could work like this. What about fairness? I was convinced doing the right thing meant you lived a good life. So why did I find myself in this position? For a while, I mourned my old view of life. I said goodbye to my old self. I beat myself up for past mistakes, for trusting people I shouldn't have, for being so naive about people in the world. I wondered if I just pushed through and did more, maybe it would all still work out eventually. It felt like a long season of storms with emotions washing over me all at once. All the emotions I had bottled up and put away all those years. Guilt, anger, resentment, hurt, shame, fear. There's no one quick fix, and I'm still learning. Learning to say what I think, to be myself, even when others won't like it. I'm learning that not everything is black and white. Prioritizing yourself sometimes doesn't make you selfish. Some days I'm better at it than others, but the best thing about it is this. Now, when I go to bed each night, I feel comfort knowing that I didn't betray myself that day.